What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the brand new competitive striker build. This suits more the 11v11 competitive scene, but you can try it out in division. Anyways, for your position, you're gonna go with striker. Height, we're gonna go with 6 foot. Some leagues have height restrictions. If you don't have height restrictions in your league, then you can always go taller if you want, but we're gonna go with 6 foot. Weight, we're gonna go with 119 pounds, so your pro doesn't feel too sluggish. Now, for the playstyle plus, one of the most, if not the popular one that a lot of strikers use is the Power Shot Plus. This one's really good. If you're inside the box and you're aiming it properly, it makes it very difficult for goalkeepers to save it. And the majority of the time, you should be able to score as long as you're aiming it properly and whatnot. The next one we're going to go with is the Quick Step Plus. This is going to allow for your pro to just accelerate quicker. And when you're making runs, your pro will accelerate quicker. I also want to mention the Aerial Plus is another good one. And so is the Rapid Plus, but we're going to go with these two for the Playstyle Plus. Then, from the regular one, we're going to go with the Finesse Shot. It doesn't hurt to have the ability to perform finesse shots. Now, most of the goals in competitive are just power shots or just, shots inside the box with the regular B and not finesse. But like I said, it doesn't hurt to have the finesse ability. Then we're going to go with Tiki Taka just for the short distance passes and the quick passes. As a striker, your job is to make runs. I've also seen strikers use the incisive pass, so you can just pass with Y or triangle for just through balls or just to pass it in general. So all up to you, but we're gonna go with Tiki Taka. Then from the ball control, we're gonna go with Rapid. This allows for your pro to reach your sprint speed to the full potential, and when you're running with the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. Then for the next one, guys, there's a couple options you can go with. The Trickster is really good because when you do the fake shot, it does a unique fake shot animation that you can only pull off with the Trickster. The first touch isn't bad either. And the press proven is another good one. So all up to you. The skill moves are pretty effective in 11v11 competitive. You might sometimes do some skill move. And like I said, when you do a fake shot and you have the Trickster playstyle, it does a unique fake shot animation. Then the last two, we're going to go with Aerial. You want to have the ability just to jump a little bit higher. It's going to benefit you. It's not going to hurt you. And then last but not least, I recommend having the Travellas. Travellas are still good. Sometimes you might be at a certain angle and you can't finesse it. You go for the Travella, the outside the foot shot, and it's just really good in general. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that we went for the competitive striker build. For the winning style, the one I recommend is El Palto. Remember, guys, you can use whichever winning style you prefer the most. There's a few good ones, not just this one. I know the Darting Striker is another good one. The Turtle one is the Mbappe one. So if I were you, I'll just try out the winning style, see which one you like the most and you feel the most comfortable with. But we're going to go with El Palto for the video. Now we have the skill tree for the competitive striker build. This is for competitive, like the competitive scene. Again, you can always use this in division as well. But we're going to have the pace pretty much maxed out except for this. I don't think it's worth spending 3 skill points just to get a +1. You're not even going to notice a difference. This gives you 91 acceleration and 92 sprint speed, which I think it's good. You should be able to outrun CBs, especially if you have a good distance from them. Then from the shooting, of course, go with the 5-star weak foot. Then you're going to get your finishing maxed out, and then we're going to get the shot power pretty much maxed out. Now, 97 finishing is really, really good. You have the Power Shot Plus. So any shots inside the box and you're aiming it properly, you should be able to beat a human goalkeeper. Then you got 95 shot power. And then you got the 5-star weak foot, which is important when you're playing competitive or when you're playing in striker in general. You want to be able to shoot with either of your foot as a striker. You don't want to make it obvious to the human CB which one is your preferred foot. Now, the 81 long shots, the majority of the goals in competitive are from inside the box. So that's why we didn't focus on long shots. So keep that in mind. Now, from the dribbling, we're going to get the dribbling focus, and then you're going to get the 4-star skill move and just get your agility filled out. And of course, we're going to get these two dribbling right here. Then on this right side, get your ball control focus, get the balance. You are going to get the 5-star skill move, guys. The 5-star skill move is important in competitive because you're coming up against human CBs, and if you can do some skill moves, beat them on a 1v1, you can create open space or you can create an open shot. So you definitely want to have a 5-star skill move. Then you have 88 agility, which is not bad for a striker. In general, strikers aren't going to have the greatest agility, but you have it in the high 80s. Then you got 90 balance, which is good. It's going to make it difficult for defenders just to get you off the ball since you're 6 foot. already that height and that balance combination, it's already going to make it much difficult for CBs to push you off compared to a smaller striker build. And you got 89 ball control and 89 dribbling, which I think it's really good. You want your pro to be taking good touches of the ball and controlling the ball properly when you're in the box. And when you're running with that ball, you want it to be as close as possible with that high 89 dribbling. Then, last but not least, we got the physical. We are going to go with some strength, guys. Strength is important, especially in competitive. You don't want to get bullied out that easily. And then we're going to get the jumping and then the reactions. Now, reactions are important for every build. This will allow for your pro to react quicker to the ball, and it's allow you to be more responsive. Then we got the 91 composure, which that should do the job. This is going to allow for your pro to perform to the full ability when you're under pressure. The animation and the shooting just come out much better when you have higher composure. And then 86 strength, like I said, guys, you need it, especially in competitive. I think that should do the job. You have 86 strength, you have 90 balance, and you're 6 foot. It's going to make it very difficult for defenders to knock you off that ball. Then you have 81 jumping, which I know it's not the greatest, but you also have the aerial play style. If you went with the aerial plus, then that could do the job. And then 83 stamina. You know, if you're playing competitive striker, you know how to play striker for the most part. So this should be more than enough. And remember, majority of the teams that play competitive, they have the relentless playstyle as their 7th playstyle. So that should do the job. Now we back out, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be an 89 rated striker. The overall doesn't matter. It's the individual stats, and it's how you play striker. You got really good pace. You got very good finishing and shooting in general with the 5-star weak foot. 89 dribbling and 82 physical. This was the brand new competitive striker build. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.